Hello guys, welcome back to the season 30 leaderboards. How you all doing? Oh, I've covered up chat. There you go. Melstrom, hello dude, hello. We are 3 days left to go. So far I've put away one clean out of 2,800 ounces, I believe it was, today. And I'm in the final stretch of another fill up on the plant. Just need to fill it up. No, it's not long swapped. I haven't actually looked here. Oh, I got pushed down. That's worrying. Peter there, 9th place, has a potential to do it. If he gets 12,000 ounces to push it, well, enough gold to push past his 70 grand by 1,200 ounces, or 12,000 ounces, then I'm out of the top 10 there. Here I am in need of 34,000 because old man keeps putting stuff away. So that's again just basing it off 3,000 ounce clean outs, which aren't always going to be the case. That's 12 clean outs to do to get there. So I'm working tomorrow. So I've got tonight, tomorrow after work, and then I'm just going to try and go crazy on Sunday on my day off and try my hardest. But at the same time, old man will be putting through the gold. He doesn't want to lose, obviously, either. So for some reason, the music volume reset earlier. So if this is too loud, let me know, and I'll try and see if I can lower it a little bit more. Is that 2 or 3? Normally I have it at 1. After these squares that I'm doing here, we do hit the serious gold. This layer, 3,100 ounces, 3,400. That's a lie. I don't know why that's telling me that. So it's saying 1,200, right? Okay, that's not what it is. I don't know why it's doing that. 3,400, and just a crappy little one on the end there, but after that, 37, 38, 36, 38, 31, 32, 38. So we're actually on the lower grade pay right now, in the high 200,000 ounce squares. So it's all going to be a matter of trying not to procrastinate. Um, Forego eating. Just go nuts. Just go hard and make it happening. And try not to make stupid mistakes either. Like, I don't know, overfilling the wave table, or making sure the hopper doesn't max out. Stuff like that. No, try not to dig the wall back. You know, try my best to tear it down. Make the most of what we got. And most definitely try not to fall off the edge. As you can see, it's some nice rich material here. And digging back the wall. Okay, stop there. Back up. How are we doing? 55%. As you can see, I've got my fuel tanks out and ready to go. So quick and easy refueling. No driving that thing around everywhere. The only time I need to deal with that is to fill up this end one. And at that point, when it's empty, I just only have to get it as close as this fuel tank here. Clear the conveyor line there. Nicely lined up. Test to make sure that all fits. There we go. Once these three are done with as well, we'll be widening the area. That square that we deleted originally will be flat against the same wall as this when this will be done. So it'll be 4 squares we're taking out. Actually mining out, not just the 3. And we'll have to do this side first because we need to get around that corner. That corner block. I wonder, like, oh no, you'd have to have so many on the claim though. I was thinking, like, with the extra gold you get at night, would it be worth just having about as many Frankensteins down in this pit as possible? Filling them up during the day, filling up all their hoppers, and then at night, driving them up and emptying them all, as many as possible without overflowing the system, all in there, all at once. But that just wouldn't really work very well. Don't even know what my current seasonal is. Oh, it's almost there. So the gravel bucket is swapping a little earlier still. I think it might have been that update that's fixed most of it. The sluice grate swaps appropriately. The gravel bucket is now about 5% ahead each time. The first run, it swaps at the right time. Second run, it's about 5% ahead. And then I think that's about 10% ahead, is it now? No, it's a lot more. So that one's still not done. Oh, crying out loud. Really? My control pad is flashing at me. I forgot to grab my batteries. I have to go get them out my room out my bedroom in a second. I usually have a backup set here, but I've gone through both sets that I've got in the front room here. And yeah, whilst the other two sets are on charge. So I normally had them whilst whilst 4 batteries, 2 at a time, are being used, the other 4 are charging. Hello? You gonna dig? Thank you. Oh, there we go. I did a clean out, then I pause it and go get my batteries. We're going to start washing dirt straight away. There's a couple of buckets in the wave table already because of the gravel pump. Right. Suppose I better get into a sitting position. I'm trying to figure out if YouTube's working right. I've got like, well, Maelstrom was here. Now it's saying I've got 3 likes and only 1 viewer, and I think that viewer might actually be me whilst I'm checking my stream, like keeping an eye on it. I know that when Spy watches my content, it doesn't actually count his view for some reason. Like, he's here, but the view count doesn't go up at all, nor does the watch time for him. It's really, really strange. It's almost like he's a non-entity. Right. I would really like to see that 3,000 number. I can't promise anything, of course. But that's what I need. To hit my goal. Here we go, into the Gold Rush style. To hit my goal, I need to see 3,000 ounces of cleanup. As quickly as possible. Hit my goal as quickly as possible. And then be able to push past it a little bit. And for that, I need these buckets that are currently processing to hit around 2,000. Because then these mats generally put out 1,000 on average. But I wasn't in 3,000 ounce squares, so it's going to be a bit hit and miss. My last clean out totaled 2,800. Oh, we're still going. It stopped for a second. Okay, so we're looking at maybe a 2,800 again, unless the mats push it slightly over. We'll talk in a minute, guys. This is quite loud for me. Try and get this done before midnight. Oh my god, come on. 2,942 ounces. I will take that as a win. That is very nearly to the 3,000 mark. Only 58 ounces shy of what I need per clean out right now. Well, bye then. Could you imagine if this game was multiplayer? I wouldn't have my second person like dig. If I'm digging, I wouldn't have my second person like transporting dirt or anything like that. I would literally just have them. Back it on, sod it. I'll just have them cleaning out the gold. Like every time a bucket swaps, they put it through the wavetable. Hello. Oh, go on. Yeah! 3011. There we go. I don't know where that came from. But can you imagine how crazy the numbers would be? Like, basically, if someone was washing the gold every time they swapped out. Every time the mats swapped, they washed them. And then when those buckets were full, they processed them as well. The gold would just not stop. I don't think I stopped the... Oh, no, that could have been dangerous. See? That's what I mean. Stupid mistakes. I can't make these stupid mistakes. I don't know why you've been pushed over so much. You're plugged in. Right. I'm going to go and get me those batteries. I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, here we go. I also took the opportunity to grab a hoodie as well. Started getting cold. Right, can't believe I left them running. These top two, it doesn't matter quite so much, you know, they're just going off these big ones, so yeah, lots and lots and lots of fuel. But the more fuel I have to put into that end one, the faster I have to refuel the actual tank itself. Midnight. Almost 3,000 yards worth of dirt. That's not bad. And gold, 5,700. Slowly climbing. I was just checking then to see if old man's playing. It doesn't look like he is. Right back to it. Actually, do you know what? Let's get some better lighting. I don't think it's going to work up on the bank here anymore. There we go. Oh, that was dodgy. Right. Going to have to watch it to make sure that that's actually still connected up. You know, they haven't slipped. But it won't take long to figure out if it has or not. Well, that's quite dark when I tip that in for you guys. It's not as dark for me as it is for you. I've got quite a bright monitor. Come daylight hours, of course, I will smelt the gold. Just because you know me, I like to have a clear scale. I know it's not necessary. In fact, it's actually wasting time a little bit. But hell, actually, to be honest, I probably don't even need to smelt it. I could probably just sell it directly. It won't be as much of a waste of time. Minimum, all I'd need is 400 ounces and 400 grand, and that will clear out. That'll be enough to cover my costs for like 2 days. So it doesn't really matter at this point. I'm not going to be resetting the claim. I'm not going to be buying any big equipment. I've got everything I need to last me the next 2 days after this. Got 17,500,000 in the bank. I mean, that's enough to last me, well, 5 times the amount of money I've got. So 17 days times 5, and then have a little bit of leeway anyway. So it really does not matter whether or not I smelt and then sell the gold directly like that. At least not right now. But it does help in a little bit though. It helps waste daylight. It's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. It's time I could be digging, but at the same time, it gets me closer to nighttime hours again, just a little bit, for the better gold. What am I stuck on? Nice big chomp right there. So quiet today? It is. It is. Then again, it's also Friday night, at least for us. This was only a small section of dirt that I pulled back anyway, so this bit here with the front end loader won't last long. All parts of the world unite in mass sleeping epidemic, whilst teens spend cash on too much booze. Oh, I don't know about you, dude, but I don't generally go to bed till about midnight. And if I had the money for booze, I would be. Maybe not necessarily right now, but... Hey, Caged, how you doing, dude? Yes, you have a missus, but you're also an older fart than me anyway. Yeah, I'm good, dude. I'm good. Thank you for asking. I've been pushed down to slot 10 in the seasonal number. So I'm really gonna have to try and push hard to get here in the max gold, because it's gonna be a fight. My only competitor really here for a top 10 position is gonna be Old Man. I need like 30 something ounces, 1,000 ounces just to push past him into slot to put me in 10th place. But then Peter, he's like another 20,000 ounces on top of that. So it's all right. Peter's in the seasonal. Peter still needs to get to his max total, and then add another 12,000 ounces on top. I mean, don't get me wrong. For all I know, he might be a single ounce away from hitting his max seasonal total. In which case, he'd only need 12,001 ounces. That's not the case, of course, but we don't know how close he is. So I'm just going to really have to push hard today, tomorrow after work, and then as much as I can Sunday during the day to be within a chance. I suppose another benefit, when I was talking about smelting my gold or not, or just selling it or whatever, but going to do it during the daylight hours, another benefit to that is it helps to reset that dirt glitch. Oh my. I mean, I know what that's a reference to. I just... Why? What prompted it? Oh, the dirt glitch. Yeah, just that bit there we can see through, like there on the top left corner, for example. It's a pain. See, this one's been behaving since that little minor update. Oh, that will go into one bucket. However, after the first one of this, the second one swaps about 5% in, and then the other one is like 10-20% after it. It's really weird. But that's all I need to do. That's all the plant maintenance I need right there. Just think though, guys, all of this, except for one square. So it was basically, I dug up to that level. All the way back there was deleted. That was the ground prep I needed to do. Normally I bulldoze as well, but I've got some really awesome squares and there's like almost zero overburden. So my excavator will slide around quite a bit, but I won't lose any gold through deletion via the bulldozer. At least the dirt that gets stuck will actually roll down the conveyor belt now. That's helpful. Every little ounce, every little grain of dirt, it all helps. Well, actually not true. Every little grain of pay dirt with decent gold in it helps. You know, throw in some overburden and you screw yourself up. Cool. That was a stupid mistake. I need to avoid those. Get this dirt off the floor out of the way. Don't get hung up on it. I feel really tired all of a sudden. It'll pass, but it's just an out of the blue. In fact, where's my coffee? At this point, though, if I'm kicked out of the top 10 seasonal, and if say I wind up with 11th place in the max gold overall, I still think that's pretty damn good considering how late I started. As I was saying yesterday, I honestly didn't expect to be a serious competitor in this season. I was learning the ropes of the new mechanics. I started about 2.5 weeks late. I'll do the next season, and then I'll get so burnt out on that I won't want to see the game again for another year. Right, I think we're due to get back in the excavator. It's that time. So, they're done. We're going to start here. That's the worst of these squares. In fact, that's the worst square we're going to see in for a little while. That is a full square. Oh, I don't know. I think that's so stupid. Why is it telling me there's only 500 ounces there? That is not the case. I know it's not. Off the wall. Still no old man. That's good. %46. So we are halfway towards filling up the plant. Oh yeah, I gave Dragon his new teeth, didn't I? Did that yesterday. Kind of looks like dodgy nail varnish, but We gave him his new teeth. Just pick up the pace here. And got to make sure I don't overfill the hopper there. Because apparently I dig too fast. I'm like this. I ate a bit back a bit more than I realised. Going this view for a little while, I don't dig as fast like this, and I'm less likely to bite back on the wall. Not in the bad way of digging anyway. At the same time, it's a little harder to get your angle for the camera view because I'm tucked into the corner. It's a fucking Bronco. Oh crap. Chalked that one up to the bad camera angle and that one. Oh my god. I'm doing this horribly now. Rushing for that season position, a max goal position, has just turned me into a really bad miner. That's it. I'm going to open up a gold drilling, ground drilling company. and mine the miners that way. Earn my money by mining the miners. To be fair, probably go as far back as here. I'm careful. If I'm careful, he says as he chucks it down onto the dirt pile in front of him. So rather than try to position this thing on the line so I can get it from 2 different squares, but do half a square at a time, I think it might be easier to just try and get the full square itself before moving on. Didn't want that bit of dirt anyway. It's officially daylight. Oh, actually, before we go waste some time, let's turn these off because they stop pushing the dirt, but they still waste fuel. Which is really weird. Wait a minute. That gravel pump swapped at the right moment. How strange. That's not normally the case. Incidentally, oh my god, that is bad. So for essentially 3 gold bars that I'm selling at an average of 400 ounces, sometimes most of the time above right now per bar, so that's 1200 ounces or 12,000. Sorry, 1200 1.2 million. There. So for that same amount, getting 500 grand if I sell it directly. It doesn't matter whether I've got to waste time. It doesn't matter whether I need the money. As a gold miner in this game, I can't allow myself to do that. I'll get kicked out of the gold mining community for that. Oh. Too many buttons. I misclicked. How much did I actually smelt? It's 13-ounce bar. After its losses, probably about 15, 16 ounces. Can't believe I did that. We've got left 2 full bars, and then I'll just directly sell that final little bit because less than 200, not worth my time. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What the hell? Yeah, so my gold prices dropped dramatically. They're down by $20 an ounce. Or $18 an ounce. Still get over 400 grand though, just about. Slowly climbing my way back up there on the monies. My good old 81 million I had. That's right. We are midway. Oh, not midway. 100% left to go. 2/3 of the way, and that's it. Okay, I can't do that now. Too far back. See how far forwards I can reach now. Get a little bit of it. Just got to be careful not to dig under the track too much, or I will go off the edge. Sunday's live stream I might start a little early again. I don't know. I'm not working that day. But at the same time I would have spent all day digging, so I don't know how I feel. I've still got a tiny bit more I can mine up. I've only just come back. Why? Why? Don't glitch. Go away. No one likes you. And still not playing. That's good. That's all to my benefit. Of course, with time zone differences, he could end up playing whilst I'm in bed. So, this is what I hate about unbulldozed land. Slide around way too easy. Fortunately, we're going to waste a little bit of time on the daylight hours whilst we do our clean out. But you can't always only dig at night. In fact, there's less night than there is day. Just, it comes around a lot faster. For some reason, it just feels like it comes around really quickly. Like, you want the light, you want the daylight to be able to see. But it just, whenever nighttime comes, I'm like, well, wasn't it just day? Didn't we just have night? That kind of a feeling. Oh, there was a couple of mistakes I made in this season that I won't be doing in next season. My first map on this claim, I didn't know how good the gold could get, and I thought that the 2,000 ounce squares that I had were fantastic. So I should have reset a lot sooner than I did. I will be running a test. Someone said that apparently you get better maps, better gold maps when you reset if you don't own the claim. And if that's the case, I'll try that out as well. I can't change the fact that I own the claim now. You can't send it back to the bank or anything. See, it did it early. Hopefully there's enough gold coming through the belts anyway. I think I've been muted for a while. I don't know what it is with OBS. It keeps muting my mic. But I don't think anyone's been listening really anyway, so it's alright. I don't know how long I've been muted for. Uh, 1700, so even if I only put 1,000 through, that's not too far shy of 3,000. That is a really weird noise. My daughter would hate that noise. She's one of those people who hates the word moist. Going to be a little over 1,000 ounces again, judging by that 31% left in the mats. Then again, it doesn't look like it. I don't know. I don't know. It's a difficult one to judge sometimes. $150 short. But we were 80 over last time. So really, I'm only 70 ounces short so far of my target. With 3 ounces to clean out. Or 3,000 ounces to clean out, sorry. And I suppose I wasn't digging at night, so... Well, a lot of it wasn't anyway. So I lose out from that. And I started off in that crappy square. So yeah, that all tallies. Alright, good, good, good. Buckets. Buckets, bucket, bucket, and buckets. Okay. Let's go clear the scale. Waste some more daylight hours. Trying to do this left-handed here. It picked up my coffee. Take a look. How we're doing now. I swear that's not going up as fast as it should. Maybe I was just only just in the 92,000 range then, because I was at 92,000 last time. I put through, what was it, 27, 28. Okay, yeah, so maybe. But I'm only 14 ounces shy of classy games. And 30,000 ounces. In fact, 29,500 ounces short of Old Man Gaming. Old Man, this is war. I'm declaring war on you. I'm not going to tell you, but I'm declaring war on you. If I tell you, you might actually put some stuff through. Why has Grinder spent some time on this one? He's on the no DLC. I know it is. Didn't help that my mic was muted for a while. No one told me. What I am impressed by is in an hour and 20 minutes, I'd done a clean out, I'd smelted my gold, and I'd filled the plant up 400%. That was some fast digging. Usually an hour 20 is 300% for me. Yeah, OBS keeps randomly muting my mic right now. I need to do a reinstall, I think. Or force an update or something. Well, no, it's all good, dude. I get it. Sometimes, oh, it's a program, isn't it? OBS is a program, and programs tend to screw up over time. Like the longer they've been installed, update or no update, eventually they just need a reinstall. You know. Pass. Half the time when there's an update, I tell it to wait because it doesn't tell me until right before the stream, because that's when I open it. And then when I do it, I forget when I've done it. But I just don't really pay attention to the dates on it. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 full bars, almost 9. Oh, we dropped below 400,000. Whatever shall we do without those $500? Where am I? There I am. This is why I keep these here. Look how much faster it is to refill these than driving this thing around. Okay, I might need to drive this one around. But once this machine, this Frankenstein, is permanently sat in place, then it will get one as well. Am I going the long way? Clipped again. Stop stepping. And get that chunk there, rather than leave a wedge, spine. If you can learn how to do this correctly, you don't actually need to, like, for example, this. You don't need to wait for all that dirt to drop. It's the nodes. If you look at the dirt balls that drop, and then you got the animation of dirt dust afterwards. It's only the dirt balls that you need to have in there. So you don't. Once they're gone, you don't need to stop and wait for the dirt dust. So that will speed up your digging a lot if you do that. Actually, let's go a bit further. Thank you, autosave. Kind of got a bittersweet thing going on with the autosave. It saves my life if I crash, but tends to glitch you out a little bit when it happens. Hey, Cupcake, how you doing? Doing good. Good. Dude, you want to go back to work already? Not me. Was that the wrong chat window? Why? I'm just going to look at something on my phone here for a moment, guys. Okay, no, it's not coming through onto the stream then. I keep getting like this flicker on OBS, like the scene refreshes or something, but it's not translating through to the stream. So that was that one. That was over 3,000 ounces in that square. So assuming I catch all of it, which I don't, even if all of it went through the conveyor belts and everything, the plant won't catch 100% of it. But that was about 2,000 ounces that went through there, maybe a bit more. We'll see how much of a good cleanup that was, and that isn't even a full swap out either. It's only 60% full. No. Just looking. No, my memory is 50% right now. My GPU isn't maxed either. Nothing's maxed out. Just streaming. If I want access to the stream, I can download it from YouTube. You didn't like that, did you? It's twerking! It makes you think of Dodgeball. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. No, 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 dodgeball right at the end. The little guy who owned the other gym who lost. In the end credits, you see how he just got really, really fat, and he's like, "Okay, I know you're here. This is what you want to see," and starts jiggling his man boobs to and singing "My Milkshake brings all the boys to the yard." How is this not full up yet? Auto save. Stop it. Right, plant is the third full. Coffee break. I didn't even realise how much our view count had jumped up. Absolutely. Thank you everyone who is can't think of the word. Lurking. Thank you everyone who is lurking. I appreciate the view and the view count. And the likes too. It all helps. Thank you very, very much. I'm no longer 9th place on seasonal gold. I have been supplanted by... Oh, wait. Yeah. Pete... Oh no, Peter's got to catch up. It was Higgs boson. That blew past me. That's it. So I've been pushed down to 10th place. But I don't know how close Peter is to pushing past here. If Peter's right on the edge of this right now, then he only needs 12,000 ounces to get past me. Here I am catching up slowly. I've done 3 clean outs so far. The first one was really crap. Well, it wasn't really crappy. It was 2,700 ounces. But the other two, first one was over 300 ounces, and the last one we did was 150 ounces short of 3,000. But I'm in the really good squares now, so I'm hoping that will make the difference. I'm in my 3,000 ounce plus squares now. Oh, before I forget, I'm still having a little bit, maybe a lot bit. Okay, the issues have started back up again. I left that generator running. Yeah, if I do this one as well, then I should be able to leave that, and then I'll just do the same with 2 jigs, and then I can just leave them to fill up. They might be, but old man's currently not playing, and his total has gone up. Gadfield there needs to have a lot of ounces stored. So does Classy Games. I don't think Classy Games might be a problem contender, but I don't think I'm up against it with anyone below me right now. They have to have a huge amount to be able to do it. And the problem is, this late in the game, if you're not already on the top 10, you're probably burnt out and can't be bothered. But I have another, what's that, 9 o'clock to 2 hours of the stream. I can get at least one more, hopefully 2 clean outs done in that time. After that, sorry, that goal's lining the floor, it's fine. After that, I've got after work tomorrow, and then I'm off all day Sunday, so I can go for my big push then. All good, dude, all good. I need better lighting. It's just not cutting it down here. Not ripping it either. I'm hoping all those dirt nodes aren't vibrating off the belt. Try saying that to anyone who's giving birth, dude. Try suggesting a laxative to them. See, having the conveyor belt at an angle like this has its plus and minuses as well. If I have it flat like I did the last square, more of your dirt will hit it and not bounce off onto the floor. It is collecting on the floor, don't get me wrong. But having it like this means that you're less likely to have dirt stay on the belt and not move. It will all roll down into the hopper. You're outspoken, not out of your mind. Guess that spine's going to stay there. Screw it. I guess for now, I can wait for these ones. I'll clear all this section first. I'll do this cut first. This is the rich cut. No, it needs a better name than that. Oh, I didn't even see that square. Oh, crap. Hello. Call this the high roller cut? I don't know. Then we'll get this section, followed by these. So, I don't know. That's kind of like a little tunnel bit. But I'll have to... Yeah, I won't process these. I might just delete them. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. The problem is this. Trying to get in there with the Frankensteins. Pregnator, hello. If you can get at least 105 to 110k out of the panning area, I could just buy everything I need for tier 2 without a loan and without renting. Those are some nice squares. Why, thank you. I put a lot of effort into into those straight edges. You know why the number 8's hot number, don't you? Why it's so sexy? It's got curves in all the right places. You gotta love the correct curves. Nah, the number 8 is just a bit more fashion forward than the number than the rest. It's basically a number 0, but it's accessorized with a belt. I always do that. I switch it out to drive mode. I don't switch it back. So when I come back, I just assume that I turned the power off. And then I turn it off. What about the number 6 though? Number 6 is always waving you off. Number 3 is just trying to be a number 8, but it's only half as good. Number 9 just doesn't have a leg to stand on. Oh, my back's starting to act up. Oh, that's really out there now. Wouldn't it be funny if I actually ran out of the good paid out on Sunday? I mean, it is possible. I mean, I'm not going to be touching squares like these. In fact, anything in the 2,000 ounce range, I'm just not going to be doing. I suppose I'll do them probably if I run out of pay. Some of these are manageable, serviceable, but not a lot. But they'll be my backups. I'm going to go for the good dirt first. You know, such a short amount of time left to the end of the leaderboard. I need to put those ounces through the box as quickly as possible. So I'm gonna do all the good squares first, and then if I run out of real estate, then I'll go for the backups, just to help try and boost my numbers. But I need to get up there first. Let's see if I can actually reach, shall we? Just about. I need it to pool on the bottom so that if I'm missing, it actually collects. Maybe we can pick it up later. It's not really working that way. I said just bounce it off the retaining wall. That's not retaining, is it? Off the cliff edge, off the bench. So when the mats swap, that is 200% complete. And we just need to push that final 100% through the plant. And then we'll get another clean out. That'll be the third one this stream. Last time midnight ticked round, I'd done 3,000 yards through the wash plant as well. That was pretty good. I was happy with that number. Not happy with that bucket load though. That was crap. Still nothing from old man. So he's still not playing right now, which is good. So I'm just going to recline my chair a little bit here. Help my back. Oh. My back doesn't want me to win. It's not supporting me. Damn, that last jig swapped well early. It was fixed for a while. For a few cleanouts, the whole system was working fine. Then now it started doing it all again. Digging too low in the cliff here. Oh, that was a bit too low as well. Can't be making mistakes like this. Don't want to waste any of this good dirt. Going to be on the loader soon. You know, I'm wondering if I don't need an extra frank in this one. In this entire map. Like when I'm at that bit really right at the back. I hope not. It would screw up my teleport to plant system. Because it will become the new first to teleport to. On top of that, I'll have to get rid of a machine on the claim. Obviously, it won't be the excavator or the front end loader. I use the bulldozer as a light source, and I use the dump truck as a teleport quickly from the top of the plant, from where the plant is to here. So every vehicle here has a use right now. Ah, that was just crappy. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah, I think we're at our limit here. See how that works. Actually quite high at the front here. Try and get as high up as I can. Although I suppose I should get this stuff off the floor first, so that way I don't get stuck on it. Oh, it is going on to it, okay. Didn't look like it was at first. Won't take long to fill up this last little bit of the plant. Well, that yawn came across then. I normally try to hit the mute in time, but that yawn even surprised me. For some reason I was a little slower doing this one. You can tell from the fuel usage. That last little one does not want to shift. Oh, screw you. How far ahead is that bucket now? 40% ahead. 30 rather. Dude, come on. Yeah, it's doing it again. Fun times. Well, I know what we can call this cut with the really good squares. Given how tall all of that is, it's all gonna it's quite high, and we're gonna be smelting all the gold down. So we'll call this high bar. I think that name has actually been used in GoldRush as well, like the show. That's a cut name. I think it might have been one of Tony Beats' ones. Well, that was right in the wrong spot. And yes, I'm aware of the double negative there. Right in the wrong. Got to be getting close now. Come on. Any minute now, the scoop will be the last one of this clean out. Or, oh, there we go. Talk of the devil. I really need this to be a 3,000 plus ounce clean out. Come on, GoldRush gods. Big money, no whammies. Yeah, let me through. Thank you. So, So stupid. Whoops. I throw like a girl. As soon as I flip up these switches, because the power's already on still, we're going to start processing. So let's do this. Actually, it's turn off the belts. Oh, those numbers are going up high. Oh, but of course, yeah, I put a nugget trap bucket in them, didn't I? Given my gold squares, though, I am really expecting high things from this. Good things from this. Right, let's double check. So that's done, done, done. You're done, you're done, you're done. Then we got these, which are done. Oh, crap. We're at 2,000 ounces already. Usually I'm at... sorry. Usually I'm at about 1,700 at this point. And then I get roughly 1,000 from these, sometimes a little over. Oh, let's set up for this. So this is going to be a good clean out. Oh crap. Oh, sorry, my back really is not doing me any favors right now. So any guesses? Usually we get about 1,000 to 1,200 ounces from the map. Typically, I normally average it at 1,000 though, just to play it safe. Before I put the mats through, I'm usually at about 1,800 ounces. I think this clean out will push me through to about 3.5 grand. 3,500 ounces, I reckon. Oh, look at something as well while we're here. Like, whenever I take these off, I've never really looked. I wonder if the wedges... No, the wedges are screwed in. Okay, so they don't get affected. The wedges shouldn't be screwed in like that. They need to be able to be taken off for easy mat removal. You reckon 36.21? That was a nice jump. That was a very nice jump. If I'd done that in real life, I would be shitting myself. Like, I would have just missed clipping my feet on that one. Amount of dirt left over in these maps, or the bucket fillage rate, should I say, you know, 78% full on the bucket, seems about right, about average. Right, turn that off. Because I want to see in total what we get from these maps. Oh crap, that's a lot left over. But that's not filling these up either properly, because that should have been 50% that goes in there. I don't know. It gets a bit confusing at this point. Oh, come on. You know what? Screw you then. $600 from you, and it'll be 600 from that. I was closest. It's 3,300 ounce clean out though. Holy crap, that's good. $98. I am exactly 10 grand away, well, 10.5 grand away from Classy Games. And oh man, I need just over 26,000. I am on target. I have averaged around 3,000 ounces of clean out, thanks to that one catching me up on the ones when I wasn't. I am on target. This is good. This is very, very good. You know what? If I run out of good pay dirt, actually, I could always reset the claim. Don't worry about the open pit aspect. Just mine out from the top down as best I can on really good gold, maybe. Worst case scenario, I have to do it on some really lumpy ground on this claim. Best case scenario, I can do it on Pine Valley. Black ground, but it has overburden normally. Don't know why I turned them off. Right, buckets, yes. Mats, yes. All good. Day 3 only got 8.5 ounces. Ah, that's all good, dude. It's all good. It happens. You have your good days, your bad days. At least I got that clean out done before midnight. That's the third clean out this stream. Okay, yes, my plant was 200% full before I started the stream. But even so, we've done well. 3,200 yards. Best so far. Dude, look at that earned gold. Holy crap. Oh, I just got chills. Gold fever, baby. I wonder. Right, so let's stick this in there for a minute, even though it tells you there's no point. I didn't even realise that was a thing. I thought I'd lost my skin for some reason then. Crap, come on. Can I get around in there? She asked about everyone breathing. I don't think you do, no. I think it was added in just so you don't have to pan. But at the same time, in the hog pan area, you're losing out money. You're losing money on fuel. But it's not. I don't think it's worth it in the hog pan area. At least until you're covering your costs with. At least not until you're covering your costs with magnetite. My advice: go for the magnetite separator first. Start get a trader for that, obviously. Start covering your costs that way, and you'll actually start making some extra money. You won't even need to wash out all your stuff straight away. Yeah, I know you said about that yesterday. But at the same time, I suppose you're not really wasting. Oh crap! My headphones. I think I just broke my headphones. Like actually broken, and they're not producing sound anymore. Oh. I think I've got them working. Oh, it's a very dodgy connection though. Cut in and out. Crap. And the sound's gone again. I've got sound temporarily. Okay. Have to try and find some cheapy ones to fill the void. I haven't got a lot of money spare right now. Being an adult with bills to pay, stuck. Got a nice good rhythm going on now. That's what we want. I'll sell my gold in the morning so I don't lose any nighttime digging. There is something I want to see, but I can't afford to do it time-wise. Actually, I suppose I can. It won't take long. I want to know how much I've earned so far this season. I don't know how. I haven't kept track, and I want to know if I have a chance of improving on that, because I'm stuck. I'm in 10th place right now. I mean, I doubt it. That would take at least 25, 26 cleanouts minimum. Sod it. My dirt's screwing me around anyway. Let's go see what we've earned so far. Oh, I can't, can I? Not without skipping my way through the season. And that'll take a while because I'm in spring. It all depends on how much you get in the first place, dude. Look at it this way, though. It is one way of concentrating your gold. isn't it? Or would it be? I don't know. I suppose not. You'd have almost exactly the same amount coming out, wouldn't you? Because it's a mixture of the dirt as well. It only removes the magnetite. Okay, you want to play City Buggers? Fine. Oh, it went. It disappeared. Unlikely there'll be another clean out before the stream ends. I'll do my best. Not if I'm doing moves like that, though. It's starting to aggravate me. I am getting vexed. Oh my god, it's all just collecting there now. There we go, that's looking a bit better. Every one of those balls that don't make it through the wash plant just means an extra bit of dirt has to be dug up to compensate. Oh, I tipped half of that on the floor. Come on, get rid of the program. That's better. Now you're doing it right. Ah, I didn't realise I was... Sorry. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I didn't realise there was a little bit left in the bucket. The bucket is so huge, he's hiding stuff from me. Did it again. I need to watch my camera angles. I hope they get all these little issues fixed for next season. Like all the bucket swaps and things like that. Although, that jig bucket swapped correctly that time. And the ST's done. Let's take a look at the ST as well. Oh! Just in case. Also, just in case. But they actually behaved themselves. Do you know what? There might be a clean out before stream ends. If I go at my usual pace, that's 20 minutes per swap out. That'll be 1:45. And give me 15 minutes to do the clean out. And that'll be what, the 4th clean out on stream tonight? In the last 3 hours? Well, by then it'll be closer to 4 hours, but definitely on target tonight. Still nothing from old man, but Grinder, why? Hold on. He was on a non-DLC before. No, he's putting like 4 hours on the DLC one, 3 days before it finishes. See if he replies. I just messaged you on Steam, dude. Seeing what you can accomplish. And good luck to you. Do you think I've done well? So I started like 2.5 weeks late to the season. That's my seasonal. You know, but that's the easy win. That's my max gold. Bear in mind I work as well. I was able to push these ones with the bucket earlier. They're like that, look. See? I am doing good. Appreciate that. Hey, got one. That's a win. I count that as a win. Do you know, I spent like 65 million resetting maps until I got one that I liked. I had so much overburden to remove, like here, this line of wall here, was where I stopped getting rid of the overburden on the open pit. Yeah, this line. It's that much. It was like 44 squares worth of overburden. Did it all, plus plant setup and a clean out by the end of the stream. I did it like all. It took me 1 day to do it all. One real life day. That was a lot of dirt to move, though. That really was. Parker's got nothing on me for Mad Mountain. Granted, it didn't cost me the 5 million it cost him to strip, but still. $5 when it hits 6, I'll go and smelt my gold, clear my scale. I know you shouldn't go from the bottom up, but that one was all sloped. So you couldn't really get to the back bit because the dirt in the front was in the way. Similar to this. Yeah, I got you. Oh, for crying out loud. Come on. Stop doing this to me. I haven't got time to keep trying to fix it. Personally, I think it was stupid of them to add in a non-DLC version. The DLC is only £5, I think, normally, something like that. If they hadn't have added it in, more people don't. There's probably very few people who don't have the DLC. But more people would, those who are still holdouts probably would have got it if it was their only way to successfully compete. Let's check to make sure old man's not playing. He's still not doing anything. That's good. I'm not overtaking anyone tonight. I need to get at least 10 grand tonight for that. That's not... But on this clean out, assuming it's another 30,000 ouncer, that would put me somewhere in the region of, that'd be number 4 out of the 30, no, out of the 12, I think it was, that I needed to catch up with old man. So after this, I only need approximately 8 more, assuming he doesn't put anything else through the box. And that'll get me in 10th place. Wouldn't that be a good end to the season though? Just a constant back and forth between me and old man, like trying to vie for that 10th spot. Like a heated final battle. Ah, come on. I don't know if the size of the nodes actually affects anything. Should be swapping stuff out within the next 5 minutes. If I'm on target for my usual pace. Oh, wow. That's 5 minutes early. That was a 15-minute fill-up. And everything is behaving itself again. Oh, no, wait, no. No, that was a 20-minute one. I misread the time. So yeah, if I'm on target, I'll be doing a clean out in about 20 minutes. Give me 15 minutes to do the clean out, but I'll hang around if it takes me, because I'm going to go clear my gold soon, clear my scales. So I'll hang around till I've done the clean out before I end the stream, so it'll be a tiny bit longer. In fact, let me go do that now. Now that it's daylight. I think this has been my highest clean out so far. Like my highest single full clean out. Pretty awesome. I would like to say that this next one might be just as good. However, it is bottom pay. And that's not always the greatest. No matter how hard you try to dig from the top down using the front end loader, you always end up deleting something. It's not perfect. But it's a nightmare trying to get the excavator onto that bench. You'd have to create a slope down onto it from a dead area. Bulldoze it to flatten it out, which deletes dirt anyway. So if you're going to be deleting dirt regardless, to be able to get the excavator to move about on that bench, you may as well just use a loader. That was a weird little glitch. It was like telling me it was ready before it was ready. On Sunday, I might just hoard my buckets, wait until the stream, process them all on stream, and then we'll get like a good idea of where we're at, and then we'll just literally have that last, what was it, 4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours to push through. And that'd be a nice way to do it. And because that final one is less than 200, just not worth the time it takes to wait. I reckon because of these new gold levels they're doing, like the amounts you can get and everything, I reckon they should add a new tier to the blacksmith. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why am I doing that? Oh, it's still bottoming. It's still getting crap. I missed my $1,300 dollars an ounce. Not that it matters much, you know. My 28 million. I do miss having my 81 million. It cost me that much to get a decent map, but hey, Jason, how you doing, dude? Yours aren't back at school yet? All the kids down this end are back already. It's alright, I get it, you know. Family first. Glad I muted before that sneeze happened. That's quite loud. No, all of ours are academies as well, and they've all gone back. Oh, another sneeze. Sorry about that. Yeah, all of ours are academies. So unless they chose different dates. So what, did I have like a 3-week Christmas holiday? It's so stupid. What can we do to lessen kids' and education this year? I know, give them more holiday time. It's not going to help anyone. Except for the teachers, they still get paid for it. They get paid whether they're during a holiday break, you know, generalized holiday, like half term, end of term, etc. Even the summer holidays. My mum's a TA, so. So how can the half terms be shorter? They're only a week. Or are the end of terms what you mean? Like the end of terms are a week long instead of 2 weeks? And the 6-week summer, that's normal. Do you know, I am so glad they didn't do a 3-week Christmas holiday down here, though. I work at Mackey's, so, you know, this week's calmed down now because they're all back at school. Just like me and my girls. Hard work, but lovely to be able to spend extra time. My daughter, thankfully, is 19 now, so, you know, she comes home, she says hi, then it's pretty much just, she just goes to her room, you know. But I raised her, I mean, she sees her mum every other weekend. Has done for years, obviously, but that aside, I've raised her on my own. And she could be a handful. Perfect example. When she was in year 1, they used to give them, you know, free fruit in the morning, sort of thing. She would every morning tell her teacher that I hadn't given her breakfast so she could get extra fruit. After a while, obviously, they spoke to me about this because they were concerned I wasn't feeding her. Found out what was going on, you know, had a talk with her, etc. Next day, because there's 2 teachers in a class at that age, next day she went to the other teacher and tried the exact same thing. Just, I couldn't believe it, you know. It's the sort of thing that can get social services involved. You're not feeding your kid. I'm just grateful that the teachers decided to talk to me first. I'm the eldest of 6. So I know what it's like with the big family. But I've only got the one daughter. Or one child at all. Get off the wall. Time it takes to fill up the plant would have pushed back a little bit because I sold my gold. So, looking at maybe 12, 13 minutes. Living with such a large amount of siblings, it makes it weird when I think about like the rules in Japan. I think it's Japan. Because of how overpopulated they are, I think they've got like a rule. Unless it's like twins or something, you're only allowed one child. I swear it's Japan. I could be wrong. Yeah, no, I get that, dude. I get that. When my daughter was younger, I made a point not to game until she was in bed. Same with drinking. I wouldn't, if I had anything, I wouldn't even crack open a can until she was in bed. China used to have the one child thing. Oh, okay. It's China then. Well, they've not got it anymore. And that was very quick on the Google there, dude. And to be honest, they should bring that stuff back for some countries. Yeah, no, I get it. There's a lot of resources right now that are more than limited. There's a huge overpopulation in it. Pretty much every... No, not pretty much every country, because third world countries excluded. There is a overpopulation thing in all non-third world countries. Even this one. Oh, you actually knew about it. I mean, our overpopulation is not nowhere near as bad as other countries could be. But even just looking at employment and unemployment, you can see it. Oh, Dothraki, hello. Someone's a fan of Game of Thrones. Rules China had... Oh, okay, they've gone now then. It's easy. Planet has X amount of food and other stuff it can produce. You simple can't have more people than you can produce. No. I think what you're trying to say, if I'm getting this right, is you can only feed so many people. Eventually, lack of produce is going to take its toll on the world's population. Good evening. Welcome, dude. Welcome. As always, anyone who is not a part of it, if you so desire, there is a link in the description below that will take you to my channel's Discord. And of course, feel free to subscribe. No pressure, you know, not forcing anyone on anything on anyone. It's a nice, easygoing community. I'm not all about that. I'm not, you know, oh, I need this many subs, I need this many likes. Screw that noise. I do this for fun. I do this to chill out, you know. If I gain subs, if I gain views, great, awesome. It's a fantastic byproduct. My main goal when I do this is to chill out, have a nice chat with you guys, put some gold through the box. But just letting you know the stuff's there. If you want to use it, go ahead. If not, no worries. China has reversed the rule as they're about to have a new massive young labour shortage. Oh, okay, it's the flip side of the coin. So, you know, they stop people from being able to have too many children, but then there's not enough workforce to compensate after an X amount of time. Makes me think of when I play Banished. On Banished, children turn into labourers when they reach a certain age. But and you've been plodding along, you know, they've been producing children at a steady rate. But wait. Oh, I know what's happened here. It's because it's actually behaving itself. But when you add in a school, there's an extra step the children have to take. So they go from child to student to labourer. So suddenly you find yourself having to, with a period of time when all your labourers start dying off of old age, but you've got no one to replace them because the children are taking longer reaching that stage. Turns out I was 3 minutes earlier than my initial guess on my swap out here, despite having wasted some time. It didn't quite do it properly. God damn it. They raised it to 2 in... Oh, 2021 they raised it to 2 children. Oh, I didn't pay attention to that number. That was lucky. Oh, I know what's happened here. Okay, never mind. So it was going to work properly. I'd rather run across that a couple of times than dig it out by hand. Can't be bothered with that crap. That is actually, yeah. That seems unnecessarily complicated for government to keep track of, when there is clearly a lot of other things the government should be keeping track of. Right, let's do the final clean out of the stream. So that one's empty. Barely anything in these, so might as well just clear them out. Yes, I actually had a notification earlier saying my overseer stopped a bear from attacking a cable. Come on, 3,000 ounce cleanup. That's what we want to be seeing every time. The only way I can do this. Oh, doesn't look too promising. I mean, I could be wrong. That was another nugget one that just went in, so... Or depends on where this number stops. I don't think it's going to be a 3,000 ouncer. Right, let's do the mats. Caught up on last night's live stream. Physics are still a bit wonky at times, but the grace of the long curve through your wave machines was beautiful. Oh, what you mean the this is the most delicate part of the wash plant, and then just lob it over the edge. And then bottle flip it and land it on its feet. Took me a moment. I've done this is my, what day are we today? Friday's 5th stream in a row this week. I'll normally do a couple, have a break, and then do another 3, and then have a break. So what, you were watching in that one whilst you're watching in this one at the same time? Dude, that's multitasking right there. Like a cat. Ironically, the actual cat, right there, never lands on its feet. Try driving over an edge, it won't land on its feet to save its life. Right. The point of where this bucket fills up will tell us how good or bad maybe the gold's going to be. At a guess, an estimate. Give me. Oh no, it's gonna be a bad one. 25%. This will not be a 3,000 ounce, nowhere near. This is my first or second of the stream. This is my fourth. I started the stream with my plant 200% full. So this is in 4 hours, just under 4 hours. So my plant was 200% full, 2 swap outs. So I filled up that last bit, did a clean out, and I've done 3 full fill ups and clean outs since. I've put through the dirt today. Let's take a look, shall we? Hopefully 3 clean outs and I'm in 11th place. I can't think. 24,000 needed for to be old man. So hopefully eight more clean outs. That's right. So that's the smallest one I've had today. The biggest one was my last clean out, was 3,400 ounces. I really hope Peter doesn't push me out of the top 10 here. Because if I can't make it in the max gold, I'd like to get something. To be honest though, that was a lot of that was bottom pay done with the loader. So it happens. I've had I've lost track, 2 or 3 clean outs that were either around or over 3,000 ounces. Say around or over. One of them was like 200 shy, something. No, 150 shy. So I like that one. I'll count as the close to. I've had a good day's digging. I've put through the box. If not 12,000, then pretty close. I haven't decided for certain, but Sunday I might, because I'm off on Sunday, so I might just hoard my buckets until the live stream. Process them all on first thing on the live stream, and then we'll have a fair idea of where I need to be or where I am. But no, I'm happy with the amount of gold we put through the box today. But for now, guys, I am going to end it off here. I'm pretty tired, and I do have work in the morning. So I do want to thank everyone for watching. Welcome new peoples. Please don't forget to rate and comment below. And as always, have a good night. Stay safe. Sleep well. Goodbye. yeah, that was my bad. Good night, everyone.